In order to laser cut your pieces, you need to export the faces of those pieces to AutoCAD so you have a two-dimensional design. Okay, have your assembly open, and then you want to double click on the piece that you want to export. So I double click on that runway, and I only need one of them because the other is the same, just painted differently. And because I put these false layers on here in order to apply the paint, I'm going to go ahead and export the face of the bottom. So I only need that rectangle, and then when we laser cut it, it will give it the dimension. Okay, so I'm going to right click on that face after I double click on it to isolate that one piece, and then I say export face as, and I'm in my airplane launcher folder. I'm going to make another folder that says exported pieces. And in there, I'll save this face, and I want to give it a name that is descriptive. So I will call it runway and save. And then I return, whoop, that's still saving. And I return, and then choose the next piece that I want to export. Now the base, I'm going to go ahead and just get some thicker pieces of wood. And then these posts, I'm going to just give you separately as well, so we do not need to export those. The wheel, however, we do. I showed you that I wanted you to glue two pieces together, so you just filleted one of the faces, not both the top and the bottom. These are actually two faces together. See, 1, 2. And again, I'm going to double click on this one because this is a sub assembly. So I double click on the one piece, and now this has the fillet. So I'm going to take the face of the bottom and right click, export face as, and I'll call this wheel half, and save. And when I return, I just return to that sub-assembly, so I return again to the full assembly. Okay, when I look around now, it appears as though that's all I really need. I'll be giving you the motors and these posts and the base. So let's go lay those down. Let's pay attention to the fact that we need 2 runway pieces and we need 4 wheels. So now I'm going to open AutoCAD. And it's AutoCAD 2018. Now in AutoCAD, I'm going to open those faces I exported, and I'm going to place the faces all in one file, and I'll repeat the piece if I have more than one. So I'm going to a new AutoCAD. And I'll choose one that is there by default, just acad.dwt. And it's a new one, so nothing's in there. Now I'm going to open the faces I exported. And if you don't see the faces, you need to change the file type down here to DXF. Now this is actually a different file. So you have to navigate to where your airplane pieces or project is stored. And for me, it's right here, exported pieces. Here's my runway. So I open it. And now when you open the other piece, it'll automatically be in the right directory. Okay, there's my wheel, my runway, and the new drawing. The new drawing is to place these into. So I click on my runway, and I'm going to hold my control and hit A to select all. You see it's highlighted. Control C will copy it, and now I'll place it in my new file. and I want to start at the point of origin. So Control V, and now it just goes wherever I put it. And I'm going to go right on the point of origin, and I'm zooming in so I can get right on it and place. And now I need 2 of those, right? So I still have it on my clipboard, so I can Control V again. And now I want to place this right next to it. It can share a line and save wood. So I click, and now they are adjacent. I only need 2 of those, and I need 4 of these. So I'm going to Control A to select all, Control C to copy, go to my new drawing, and I'll place that in there with a Control V, and I'll put it right on it. And let's see, looks like right there would be good. And we have 3 more of these, so I'm actually going to show you another way to copy this. It's still on my clipboard. I could do Control V, but I just want to show you another way to do it. So I click there, and even though it has this in the middle, that square, it has not selected that little circle in the middle. In fact, I'll show you. If I right-click now and say Copy Selection, I click on the place that I want control of right here, and see, I just have the outside. So I'll hit Escape, and I need to make sure I select any lines I want copied. And I don't have to hold my controller shift or anything. I just click on the one I want to copy and the other, and both are selected now. And now I'll right-click and Copy Selection. Again, I choose the point that I want control over as I move it, and you can see now I have both the outside and that inner circle. And one more. Okay, and now let's save this. Save as. And this is now a drawing, and let's call it Plane Launcher Pieces. And make sure it's in your project folder. Okay, I don't need these. It'll ask if I want to save it because I had it open, and it'll save it as the DWG. So I'll go ahead and save that. And save, and sure. Okay, and this is the file that you need. So let me know when you have this done. What we'll do is put it on a flash drive and take it to the laser cutter.